Now we want to create the edges of pavement for our road, and we're going to base those edges of pavement off of the center line at a 2% cross slope. The edges of pavement are again the orange lines to the left and right of our center line. So we're going to go back to the Slope Offset from Site Element tool on the Elements tab and establish our edges of pavement as break lines at a 2% slope down from the center line. Our projection option will set to entire element, and important, we want to use reference element association. Again, the edges of pavement will be associated with the center line, therefore we raise the center line or lower the center line. Edges of pavement will raise and lower as well. I've toggled on Power Selector because I have multiple elements that are going to represent these edges of pavement, and now I'll go ahead and select those. There's approximately 8 elements that represent the edge of pavement, and I've selected all those. And I have not selected the edge of pavement within the intersection areas of the two roads. I'll come back and do those next. The reference element would be the center line, so I want to select the reference element to start the calculations from, and that's the center line. So I'll click Apply, and then Geopack goes out there and creates the edges of pavement. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn the display of my contours off. Again, the graphics that represent the contours are a temporary display. I can toggle those on and off with the Active Site Object Control dialog. Now, to establish the edge of pavement in the intersection, or what we call the edge of pavement extension through the intersection, the dashed orange lines at both ends, I'm going to set those to be a boundary. There'll be no triangles from this main road that are going to be to the right side of those dashed lines. I'll set those at a boundary at 2%, the same as before, down, and again I want to use reference element association. So the only change I made was the feature type from break line to boundary. I'll select those two edges of pavement, extension lines, and select the reference element, which is the center line, and apply. And now those are added as well. If I turn display view back on, those will be added as well.